Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys some recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale. So Sephora VIB sale starts this Friday, tomorrow, Friday the 17th of April. And I believe it runs like a week or so long. And depending on what tier you are in is depending on when you can start shopping. So I believe that Rogues, whatever. I believe that we get 20% off, and then VIBs get 15% off, and then I believe insiders get 10% off. So as always, I'm going to leave the information on the screen and then down below for you guys, basically if we need a code and what that code is, when it starts, and how much your discount is. So I was a little skeptical about even doing this video, just basically because of where we are right now. I mean, I know a lot of us are not available to shop, just because I know some people have been furloughed, some people have been laid off, and I feel like as a whole, a lot of us are just trying to be smart and save our money, but a lot of you guys have actually requested this video, so that is why I went ahead and I pulled some stuff from my collection that I feel like you need, and I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about it. So, and if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you do like this video. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you do like it, and also don't forget to subscribe before you go, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. So I guess right now, let's just start off with some skincare, shall we? So first things first is the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Drops. I have mine in the dark shade. I'm obsessed with this. This is so good. You guys could see I literally have not even used that much. I use it, I'm like right up to here. So not a lot at all, but I actually really love this. Reason being is you only need like 2 or 3 drops for this to give you such a nice glow. Again, I do have the darker shade. Even though I am pale right now, I actually use this week and I instantly got like a glow the next morning. It was just wonderful. I felt so much better when I'm tan, and I know that a lot of us can't go outside, but I actually do recommend self tanners just because I feel like when I'm tan I kind of feel a little bit better. So I really love these. This does not irritate my oily, sensitive, acne prone skin. It is really good, and it really doesn't even have a smell either. And I know they also have lighter shades. I think they only have one lighter shade, but this is amazing if you are somebody who loves self tanning and just wants a nice glow. You're not gonna look orange, you're not gonna look streaky. Go ahead, get this. All you have to do is just put 2-3 drops in your moisturizer, then put it on your face at nighttime. Next day you wake up with a glow and it is so magical. So I actually really do love this. Next up, we have the Itachi The Essence. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. I have this much left, which I'm so surprised about because I have been using this for a really long time. I use this every single night. This is amazing. So basically all I do, I don't want to waste it, so I'm not going to show you guys, but it is just a clear liquid. So basically all that I do is I just pour a little bit right into my hand, and then I will take it, kind of dab it in between both hands, and then just apply it directly on my face. This, after 1 week, gave my skin such a difference. My skin visibly was brighter. It looked more awake. I just looked very fresh and healthy. This is super expensive. I believe this is around $90-something, but if you can get a hold of this, I would recommend getting this if this is in your price point, because this is amazing. This, I have to say, makes such a difference in my skincare routine. Basically, when you do this, all you want to do is cleanse your face, and you want to go ahead and just use this first, and then all you have to do is after that then just go on with your regular skincare routine. This makes such a difference. So I feel like this is a great investment, and you will definitely see a difference in your skin. I actually don't have these products with me, but I'm going to insert pictures. Reason being is I did finish them, and I actually want to go pick up more, but I know that I have so many other under eye serums and stuff that I should finish them up before I go ahead and purchase this. But this made such a difference in my under eye. So there are 2 products. They're both by Drunk Elephant. Again, very expensive, but I always say that the VIB sale is amazing to stock up on products that you either A, use every single day and that you just need a refill of, and then B, if you want to go ahead and try out some more expensive items, because you do get that discount, and then C, just new items that you have had your eye on and that you have that you really want to try out. This is a perfect time to go ahead and test this out. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about 2 products. The first one that I want to talk about is the Drunk Elephant Shea Butter Complex Firming Eye Cream. Oh my god, guys, this makes such a difference. Again, this is expensive. It's like 60 bucks. For me, it lasted a really, really long time. I do love the packaging of it, but this made such a difference in my under eye. This, in conjunction with the other product I'm going to talk about, really helped to make my under eyes look more awake. I looked very bright. Like, it just looked lifted. My under eyes looked the best ever. They didn't look blue. They didn't look like kind of hollow. They just looked so amazing. So the firming one, this one is really good for dryness and is really good for the loss of firmness and elasticity. Again, I felt like my under eyes, like that little dark circle spot that I always complain about, I felt like that just looked so much better. The other product is the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multi-Vitamin Eye Cream. This is so good. This is really good for fine lines, wrinkles, loss of firmness and elasticity, and dryness. I don't feel like my under eyes were dry, but I feel like compared to the rest of my face, my under eyes do get a little bit more dry. I find that combination just made my under eyes look so much better. I felt like I aged backwards. I felt like the circles were no longer there. The blueness kind of disappeared, and it just looked more bright and awake, and it was just fabulous. So if you suffer from really, really dry under eyes, those products are amazing, especially if you use them in conjunction with each other. They are the best that I have ever used. Next product that I want to talk about is this. So I have tried a lot from the Peace Out line. I actually really do like a lot of their products. They have some for pores. They have some for discoloration. Those are really, really good too. If you do have any like acne marks, any like scars kind of, all you have to do is just put them on, and they kind of have little like micro needles in them. You just put it on, you kind of feel a little bit not really painful, and you leave it on overnight, and the next day you take it off, and you can kind of see that it looks a little bit lighter. And I believe these are like $20 something, so I feel like they're really, really affordable, and they do an amazing job. But this I want to talk about because I've been using these a lot. My skin has been going through it this quarantine, and this is the Peace Out Acne. So these are amazing. If you feel like you are breaking out and you just don't know what to do, all you have to do is just take one of these, put it on your acne mark. So you guys can see I had one here and I had one here. So I put it on my acne mark, and then literally just slept with it, took it off the next day, and I guess it dries it out, that it pushes the head of the pimple like out. So then when you take it off, the head kind of like comes out, and then all that gook comes out of like the blemish. And even though it's nasty, it is just so good. I find that this really helps. It does not leave any scarring, doesn't make your acne look any worse the next day. If you're somebody that has acne, get this one. If you're somebody who has a dark pigmentation, get the dark spot corrector. Those two are the best of the best. I constantly buy them, and you will not be disappointed. Okay, so next up, let's talk about some primers. First primer, you guys already guessed it, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control Primer. I am obsessed with this. This is like my third bottle of this. This is so darn good. Oh my gosh, if you have combination skin, or if you have super oily skin, or just oily skin, you're going to love this. This makes such a difference. It has like a gel-like consistency to it, but it just feels really, really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel heavy. It just sinks right into your skin. And it even helps to sort of diminish the pores a little bit. Not a lot. I have really, really large pores, but I could say this really does help to minimize the pores a little bit. This keeps me like shine free all day. It is amazing. If you are oily, if you have combination skin, this is great. So next product I'm going to talk about is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. So this one is just the limited edition packaging. They do have the regular one. They do have the same exact thing. There is no like difference in the formula, but the product itself is so darn good. So I feel like I've talked about this a lot, but this is just so, so great. This really does help to fill in your pores. All you need is literally just a little bit. Like, you just need a little bit. Really press it into your skin. It just feels so nice. It is just so smoothing, and like it doesn't clog up your pores. It just feels really, really nice. It does have that like slippery sort of feel, so you really can fill in your pores, and it just makes your skin look flawless. This is amazing. If you have large pores, definitely get this. One trick that I even like to do with this is my pores, I get really bad pores here and then right in my like nose as everybody else, and then I get like kind of funky like right in between my eyebrows. So I put this right in between my eyebrows, and then I even put this wherever I have my acne scars. So I feel like I have more acne scars on this side than this side, so I will put like just right here and then right here, and I'll really press it into the skin, and that just makes my acne scars look so much smoother and my skin just looks amazing. You definitely need this if you have texture or large pores or anything. This is going to give your skin such like a clean, smooth base. It is amazing. Okay, so next let's talk about some highlighters. Highlight palette that I actually just got. The video didn't go up yet. I'm trying to like pre-film as much as possible, so I feel like I say that often, but I try to pre-film as much as possible, especially during this time, so you guys can get like the 4 videos a week and like stuff like that, just so you guys are like doing something. I know I find myself on YouTube a lot, so I found that it's kind of good that I pre-film a lot, because then I just have extra videos in case I'm busy one weekend, you know, but that's a different story. But another highlight palette that I'm obsessed with is the Anastasia Beverly Hills x Nicole Guerrero palette. This palette is amazing. So you get 6 different highlights. The highlights are beautiful. I have the shade Glow Getter right on my cheekbones. I have it on my nose and then on my chin. It just gives such like a nice soft look. And it's just very, very pretty. But you can also like build it up to make it very, very blinding. I love how there are 6 different shades in here. There's a shade literally for like super fair, super deep. I'm obsessed with it. The colors are stunning. The pigmentation is like beautiful. Like I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Kitty Cat, which is this shade right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and swatch that for you guys. I'll go this way. It is just so beautiful, so pigmented. I have the shade Forever Young that is coming right up, which is this shade. It is just, they're just beautiful. When I first saw them, I thought that they were going to be way too glittery, but after playing with them, they're not glittery. They just look so pretty. Like I am obsessed. The color is beautiful. You could see that it's blinding over here, but on my face I did it very subtle, not super like wham bam in your face, just like that inner glow. So I like highlighters that you can make very like light, but then you can also build it up very quickly, easily. All I had to do was just another layer and this would be like popping. So I really do love them. I love how there are 6 different shades, and I feel like this is a bang for your buck. I believe this is limited edition. She did come out with this a few years ago. They did take it back, and then now they brought it out again, and when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I need to get it. But this is something I definitely recommend, especially that it's limited edition. You need to go ahead and get this because this is bomb. So I was looking at like bronzers, and I couldn't find a bronzer that I was like obsessed with. I feel like I have been really venturing out into like drugstore and stuff like that. So I was looking and I was like, oh, there's one product that I totally recommend to literally everybody. Again, I have super oily skin, so this product was kind of a shock for me. I have been loving the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Seashells, and I do have the brush that goes with it. First, packaging is just so darn cute. I'm obsessed. It looks really, really cute, but the color is just perfect. So this is the color. It does come with a large mirror. It's very compact, very easy to travel with, and even this very like compact and very easy to travel with, this brush makes such a difference. If you can spend the money and get the brush, I actually really do recommend it. I feel like I absolutely adore the brush. You just need a little bit of this bronzer. All you have to do is literally just tap into it and then put it on your like area where you bronze, and this brush is literally the perfect shape to get right in there and then just blend it out and stipple it. It doesn't take any of the foundation off. It just blends so nicely. It's very, very easy to do your forehead as well. You can even go under your chin with it. This blends out so nicely. Such a nice pigment. Just definitely go in with a light hand because this is very pigmented. This takes like 2 seconds to do. It doesn't leave my skin feeling heavy or anything like that. I do set it with powder just because I am oily, but this combination is literally the best. I know that this is a newer release. I got this a few weeks ago and literally I cannot put this down. Every single time I do my makeup, I have to use this because it is that good. Okay, so 2 blushes that I am literally obsessed with. I'm pretty sure you guys can already guess, is the Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush. So I have the shade Dolly right here, and then I have Mykonos right here. I use Dolly literally all the time. It is literally the perfect every single day blush. It is great. I really love the color. It is very, very pigmented. You don't need to go in with like a heavy hand. I love both of these shades. These shades get used so often and they stay on all freaking day. Like, oh my gosh. I will apply this at 7 o'clock o'clock in the morning when I was leaving for work, when I was going to work, and then I would come home like 10 o'clock at night, take it off, and I would still have blush on. And I have super oily skin, so for a blush to stay on that long, I was like, ooh, and this really does. This is just so darn good. I love these colors. I love how pigmented they are. I love how easy they are to blend out. They do have like a subtle light sheen to it, but something I really don't mind that. I don't hate it, even though I am like very pore-y. I don't really mind it. I feel like it still looks really good. Kind of just gives me that nice fresh look. I'm obsessed with this. I believe they also do have a bronzer. They did send the bronzer to me, but I don't think that's out yet. That's why I didn't include it in this. But the bronzer lasts a really long time too, and it is just as good. So I really do love the primer infused like products from Buxom because they really do stay on a long time. All right, so next let's go into under eyes. One of my favorite like products to test out. I feel like I'm constantly testing out different like under eye combinations, but one combination y'all know I have been loving. This is the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Concealer. I have mine in the shade LM13. This is so good. All you need is a little bit of this. It's very full coverage. It just blends out seamlessly, doesn't sink into my lines. I just love the consistency of it. It's just so good. I also really do like the wand. It's like a very bendable. I'll show you guys if you guys can see, if the camera's gonna focus on that. It's very bendable, which is like great for getting right up in that inner corner and just sweeping. This is so good. This and the Vanish Stick Concealer, very good. I like a full coverage under eye just because I feel like I have a lot to conceal, and I feel like sometimes when I layer it on, because sometimes they do have to do a few layers to get that like darkness gone, this doesn't look heavy. It just blends out so nicely. It just looks very light, kind of melts into the skin and just makes it look very airbrushed and like your skin. It's just a lot better. So I actually really do like this. And then in conjunction with that, I have been loving the Pat McGrath Labs Light Sun Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. This is so good. So I believe they do have 3 shades of this. I just used the lighter shade of this. Definitely be careful with this because if you drop it, it is going to break. That's the only negative, but this just gives your skin such an airbrushed soft look. Your under eyes will look instantly brighter, softer, just so much better. The powder is just so soft. Like, I just use this for my under eyes because look, it just gives such a nice look to the under eye. It's very easy to blend out, very like softly milled. It is just perfection. It just feels silky on your fingertips and it just instantly brightens up your under eyes. This is amazing if you are somebody who likes a brighter under eye or even who has like deeper, darker under eyes like myself. You're really going to benefit from this because this is amazing. Now, continuing on with the under eye sort of vibe that we're going with, I'm going to be talking about the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the medium #2 color corrector. You guys can see I've been using this. I have been loving this. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to pick up a second one of these because I use this all the time. So basically with color correcting, if you have deep dark under eye circles or just deep dark veins or anything, you want to go in with a pink or a red or anything like that to really get rid of that blueness. But I use this one literally all the time. I'm obsessed. This is just so light. Y'all know I used to love and abuse and use all the time the Jeffree Star color corrector. This one I feel like tops it. Reason being, this is just so light. Really just makes my skin look like my skin, and I've used this without even putting on like the rest of my makeup or even concealer, and this just instantly brightens up my eyes. I don't even need anything to put on top of that because that is how good it blends out. It blends out beautifully. This is amazing. If you're somebody who suffers from deep dark circles, go ahead and get this because this makes such a difference. So lastly, we are on to lips. I feel like lips, that's something I usually use like drugstore wise. I do have a few like higher end lip products that I have been like obsessed with that I feel like everybody needs because they are that good. So first up, I feel like y'all already know the Fenty Beauty lip glosses. These are so good. They just make your lips look very juicy, very like healthy, very like plump, and they are just so good. I have the shades Fussy and Fenty Glow right here. I pair these on top of everything, every like nude lipstick. I don't have it on today. I have another product that I'll talk about, but these are just so good. I am obsessed. So I feel like everybody talks about these. Next product that I do want to talk about is not the shade in particular, but basically their whole line. I love the Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. They literally stay on all day. If you're looking for something that stays on all day, this is it. They are amazing. The pigmentation is beautiful. I really like the applicator as well, just because you do have that point, so you don't even need to go ahead and use a like liner. Because of the applicator, it's very easy to just line your lips and fill them in. This is amazing. This one is in the shade Fair Game. I love the shade. Obviously a nude, but it is so good. If you're looking for a matte lipstick, this is definitely something you do not want to pass up. Other products that I have been loving, like I have another gloss. This is what I'm wearing today. This is the Artist Couture Uncensored 2.0 lip gloss. This is so good. First, I just have this color basically like filling in my lips. I did not put anything else like underneath it besides a lip liner, just outlining my lips. But this is so good. I really do love the applicator on this as well. It does have that same exact like point. It's very flexible, as you guys could see, so it's easy to just like get all up in there, and like you don't even need a lip liner if you don't want a lip liner, because this is like, it just gives the perfect amount of pigmentation. It just feels so nice on the lips. This color is like the perfect nude for me. I am obsessed. Next product I want to talk about is definitely a more expensive product, but I feel like the color is just so spot on and perfect that this is definitely worth your coin. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs Lip Pencil 306 Contour. First, can we talk about the packaging? Yes, I'm keeping the packaging right now because the packaging is just perfect, and I feel like I need to keep it because it is like so eye-catching. I am obsessed. But besides the packaging, I feel like it's actually not that bad of a price if you think about it. So you get a lip pencil in here, and then you also do get the actual lip product. This is what the lip liner looks like, and it is just like a regular like crayon type of liner, but this color is just so beautiful. It is so creamy. That was the worst spot to ever swatch, but just so beautiful, very creamy, very easy to like blend out. If you want to like put it on your lips and outline and then kind of blend it in, it just looks so nice. Doesn't tug at your lips. This is just such a beautiful lipstick color and just like a lipstick product. I do have their lip liners in a few different colors, but I feel like this color is just such a universal, like perfect nude. Pat McGrath Labs, I feel like they kill it with their packaging every single time. Like it just looks so good. I have a few of their lip sticks, lip glosses. They're just amazing. Last product that I'm like super excited to talk about is eyeshadow. So one product, I was looking through my whole entire collection, and like I love my Manny MUA. Like his products are bomb. They blend out so beautifully. That is another recommendation I guess I could kind of just slyly throw in here. Manny MUA is a YouTuber here on YouTube, and he does have his own line called Lunar Beauty, and his products are amazing. I literally have all of them. His products are definitely something that I would totally recommend. They blend out like a dream. You don't need to put a lot of effort into blending them out. They are just really good, very creamy, very pigmented. I really do like his eyeshadow palettes. But another eyeshadow palette that just recently came out that I am like literally obsessed with is the Supreme Nudes palette by Artist Couture. I did a whole video on this. I will definitely leave that up above for you guys, but you do get a fairly large mirror over here. I feel like this palette is just amazing. So this is the color story, very nude, very Melissa. As you guys could see, this color right here is stunning. Oh my gosh, I used this on my eyes today. I did a very like neutral glam because I really wasn't doing anything. So creamy. I feel like even from looking at it, this is just such a creamy palette. It is amazing. It is just so beautiful, very pigmented, but all the colors, they just blend out so nice. It takes no time to do an eye look with this because the blendability of this is amazing. Also Lunar Beauty, the blendability of Lunar Beauty is like amazing, but this is bomb. This eyeshadow palette, if you're somebody who likes nudes, go ahead, get this. I adore this palette. It is literally something I would travel with because I feel like I can make like daytime looks like this, and I can also make more like sultry like nighttime looks, like date night looks. This is such a versatile palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. This is something y'all need, and I did a video on it, so again I'll link it up above, but this is just so darn good. I am obsessed. Now I am done. That is all the products that I do recommend for you. So I tried to pick like the best of the best products for you guys, products that I use every single day, products that I recommend to you guys every single day, and I feel like these products are everything that I love, that I use often, that you guys see on my channel often, and that I'm just totally obsessed with. So I feel like I do have a good mixture of like older products plus some like newer releases. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Also, please don't forget to subscribe before you go so you could be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and if you hit the post notification bell, you will get notified of all my future uploads. I usually do upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. EST. I have been throwing an extra video in here or there, not really a particular day, so just make sure to hit that post notification bell and select all so you get notified of every single one of my videos that I do post. And let me know what you guys are getting at the Sephora sale. If you guys are shopping, again, I'm not pressuring you guys to shop. I feel like I was very wary about doing this sort of video, but a lot of you guys did request it. So if you have any other video requests, definitely let me know. I will definitely do those videos for you guys. And then as always, just one final like thought that I do want to, or two final thoughts, I guess. Our VIP sale is a great time to really just pick up products that you use every single day that you know you need a restock on. Great time to experiment with products that you haven't tried out before that you've been eyeing. And a great time to, if you want like more expensive products, you get a bigger discount. Great time to purchase that as well. But as always, I hope that you guys are being safe, staying inside, and doing very, very well. And I will see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye!